College Station.
Tanzania.
Bryan College Station, West Side.
I'm from Pompano Beach, Florida.
When you lose something and got God with you, this is what a loss look like, man. You feel me? This is what losing look like, man. Bro, like racism is just like one of those things that like we just don't like talking about for the most part. And I can understand why, man. Like America has a long history, man, of racism. Not thinking that today America is a racist country, but I mean like realistically, like it exists. You know what I'm saying? I think just to be able to have that conversation, that's what the Legal Wars podcast is about. Just having conversations. If we can just have that conversation peacefully and discuss it, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a beautiful thing. In your opinion, would you say, do you think that College Station is racist? Have you experienced any? Man, for the most part, man, when we talk about DEI, you got to understand where DEI comes from, man. DEI comes from affirmative action. You see what I'm saying? Dr. Martin Luther King, man, that's where it comes from. So, bro, it's like whenever, I don't know if President Trump realizes this, but whenever he's talking about cutting DEI, really he's talking about affirmative action. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where it's come from. So it's like you rolling back all those years. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Martin Luther King, man, he even shed his life for that. You see what I'm saying? And it's like you rolling back DEI. You know what I'm saying? You might not even realize what you're doing, but you rolling back 60 years of civil rights, man. Racism?
Yeah, in the area growing up, I have experienced racism. I do have a lot of family here, so I deal with it accordingly. It's easier to deal with.
You say it's easier to deal with because you got
easier-
family here?
Yeah, because I got family here, so you know what I mean? I don't
But
feel
you
so
have
alone.
faced it?
Yes, I have faced it, like the police, in the jail system, just
In different ways.
You know what I mean? Just walking around, post up mods, chilling, they bothering that. You know what I mean?
Is that the police?
Police, yeah.
So do you experience racism from just regular people that work here?
At work here?
I mean that live in College Station, just regular.
Yeah. When I was younger, I actually wanted to go to A&M until I grew up and realized
And you seen how they are.
How they are, how bad they are, how racist they are. I was really pretty much educated on, you know, how racist
The racism in this area. Okay, thank you, brother. I appreciate it so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Bro, they ask me all the time on the Legal Wars podcast, man, if you ask me if I think President Trump is racist, I tell you no, I don't think he's racist. You see what I'm saying? If you ask me why is he trying to get rid of DEI, I think it's like more of a political thing. You know what I'm saying? The DEI that we know today in 2011, you know what I'm saying? It was an executive order from Barack Obama, President Obama. So in my mind, President Trump just think, you know what I'm saying, it's just like everything else that's going on between the Republicans and the Democrats. It's just more catfighting. I mean, man, like I said, I'm an independent, man. I'm not hating on President Trump, but I don't see no black people in President Trump's cabinet. You see what I'm saying? So so you trying to tell me there's no black qualified people to serve in his cabinet? That's what I'm saying. And then there's questions about some of the members of his cabinet, whether or not they are really qualified, you know? So that's what DEI is for. It's to help someone look into a qualified pool of women, into a qualified pool of black people, into a qualified pool of Hispanic. So now since he's got elected, do you think that there's any way possible that you could possibly be for him or support him or anything?
I think
any policies, or are you not a never Trumper or anything?
Well, you know, like I said, whenever it comes to where I stand morally, I have to kind of make. There's not a. I don't think that there's a chance that I would ever like him personally.
Yeah.
But I think that if he did things correctly and was running really good for the 4 years and didn't do anything, you know, racist or anything like that to belittle any group of people. I can make, and actually was turning things around, I can maybe go, okay, well, he's not doing a bad job.
Man, that being said, Kristen Nome, you know what I'm saying? The Secretary of Homeland Security, I want to salute President Trump for that pick. Pam Bondi, you know what I'm saying? The Attorney General, I'm going to salute President Trump for that. Marco Rubio, man, that's just the best pick of all. But you know what I'm saying? I see he picked some women. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, forget all that political stuff, bro. Let me tell you about DEI. Aside from affirmative action, you say the world is not the same as Martin Luther King during his days, so I agree with you on that. You know what I'm saying? But you saying that we don't need DEI. Let me do an explanation for you, an example. So say I pull up to your city like I pulled up here in ATX, and say I go to every store in your community, Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Every store you got McDonald's. And say I count an average of the people. And so on average, I see 3 black people, I see 5 white people, 2 Hispanics, and the rest other. And on average, I see 6 women and 4 males. And then I go look where your political power is, and you don't see none but white men. That's what I'm saying. That for today, that's what DEI is for. Like, I'm not into the political stuff, bro. I'm an independent, I'm a litigator. I care about the rights of the people and protecting the rights of the people. And it just makes sense to me to help these business leaders and these politicians say, hey, man, wait a second. It's a pool of black people over there. You ain't even looked over there. It's a whole group of women who qualify and a whole group of Hispanics. It's a whole lot of Asians qualified. And you ain't looked at none of them. Bro, like all that Black Lives Matter stuff, bro, I don't agree with all that, you feel me? In a lot of cases, black people are more racist than white people. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, man, like, that's not what I'm with, man. That's not what this is about. So, what's up, my brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. What's your name?
Eric Mary.
Eric, how old are you, Eric?
I am 37 years old.
You 37? So, who you vote for?
I vote for Donald Trump.
My boy said he voted for Trump. Why you voted for Trump, Eric?
Shit, man. I got this business right here that I'm doing.
This your business?
It's my business. Right?
Man, so a small business owner, 37 years old, from where? Bryan College Station. He said he voted for Trump because Trump gonna get him rich. What's up, bro? Like out here in ATX, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue with the documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like Lady Bird Lake, man. Like this, Austin, man, I promise you, is like one of the most gorgeous cities, if not the most gorgeous cities in the entire state of Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? And bro, this part I'm gonna be using like the downtown area as a backdrop, man, to tell the story, man. And then basically right now, bro, I'm just gonna talk about the rich and the poor, man. Like, bro, it's class warfare times 3,000 in America, bro, and it happens right before your eyes and you can't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about DEI, and that is so important, but even more important than DEI, bro, is like the rich and the poor. That's what it's all about. Because, look, tell me if I'm wrong. You could be a black man in America, and it'll be okay. What you see the differences between the rich and the poor? Like, what I mean, the question about that is like, do you see like a lot of poor people and then a lot of ultra rich people and no middle class? Or do you see like kind of a big middle class and a sprinkle of rich and a sprinkle of poor? Like what's the class? You see what I'm saying? The differences in the class that you see.
Here in Austin?
Yeah, here in
I
Austin.
see more
Middle class to rich and less poor people. Okay, so you're saying that it might not be as many opportunities, or is there still opportunities
I
for
feel
the
like
poor?
here, when I first moved here, I seen like big opportunities. It's a lot of opportunities.
So it's
to
still
grow.
opportunities to grow.
Yeah.
So that's big for the city.
Yeah, it's
Because regardless of how anybody feels into the, like they still have the
they
opportunity,
still have opportunities.
and that's good. But what about in Florida? Compare that to Florida with the if you take me to your hometown in Florida, will you see like 1,000 rich people, 10,000 poor people, and like 500 middle class people? I mean, like what's
I
the
don't like to classify them as poor, but
yeah,
we see more or less fortunate.
more or less fortunate
Especially where
people.
I'm from.
So demographics. Let's talk about. So you talked about the demographics. Okay, what about the voting? So where you from, is it primarily Democratic if you see less poor and then it is in Austin too, right?
In Austin, here, yeah, it's a lot of the last election voted more Democratic. Yeah.
Can you see how you could go to a community of poor people in Florida and then a community of rich people who we might not fit in with, and they still vote the same?
But here in Austin, in this particular area, I think it's more so the Gen Z.
The Gen Z,
generation.
that's making them
and
vote
our eyes
Democratic.
are like way more open than our other generation.
But what I'm saying is, if the people in your hometown and then you here will vote the same as them, I mean, isn't it there some kind of correlation? Or you still can't put that together because y'all voting the same?
We're voting the same, but I feel like it's different generations. So like where I'm from, you have the more lesser class.
Yeah.
And everybody in any different generation over there, they'll vote Democrat.
Yeah.
Because they know.
Yeah.
But here, like in this particular area, it's like younger kids and people who have the mindset that understand gotta vote Democrat.
Yeah, but it's not, they're not voting Democrat because they're lesser class, they're voting Democrat. Got you. Bro, that's excellent content. Thank you so much, man. But like, if you are any person in America, especially like a minority or a black person or a brown person or a Hispanic person, and you ain't got no money, man, it's like the land of the free and the home of the brave and the chance of opportunity, bro. It's like that seems like it's just shrinking. So like we got a situation to where we could have like the first oligarchy in America. And it's funny I say that, and I'm in Austin, you know what I'm saying? I didn't come here to record We the People for that purpose. But bro, just to think about it, man, like how much stuff has changed. But bro, I tell you, like this whole thing is about the rich and the poor people don't understand it. What I don't understand is a lot of poor people who will still support a group of politicians. It's not about the party necessarily, it's about the politician. I just don't understand, like, just why a group of poor people would support a politician that doesn't necessarily support them. You see what I'm saying? So good morning, everyone. It's like day 3, day 4 of the documentary. You know what I'm saying? Touchdown in Austin, left College Station. Man, I decided this morning to come to Hamilton Pool. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm an outdoors kind of person. So, you know, I like having those kind of backgrounds while I'm doing the videos. So how would you say the American government is different than Tanzania's government? Oh, and I'm going to come closer so they can hear you. Yeah. How would...
Like organized.
Organized? So you would say it's better?
Yeah. Over there, like, every country got their own president.
Every country got their own president? So it's more organized here? So if you had to choose between living here or living home, would you choose to live here or would you choose to live back in Tanzania?
I mean, I love home more. That's home, yeah?
Yeah, that's your home. So you love it more.
Yeah.
But you would say...
Just, like, more organized.
Would you say you have better opportunities here?
Oh,
or
really?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Man, it's like, if you go to Houston, man, it's like all flat land. You know what I'm saying? And Dallas is kind of hilly. Out here in Austin is hilly. But, man, like when you start going west from Austin, man, you know what I'm saying? It's really pretty out here, man. It's gorgeous, man. Like, I really didn't think Texas, you know what I'm saying, landscape-wise was as pretty as it is out here. But it really is. I think to get the proper perspective of the people, because see what happens is we just get caught up in what we think and what we know, but to get the proper perspective of the people, you have to travel, man. You know what I'm saying? Like different communities, different cities, even in Texas. You know what I'm saying? It's just the people are different. So to get their perspective, you have to travel, you got to move around, and you got to interact with them and talk to them. Hey, bro, if you didn't know any better, bro, you would think that I wasn't in Texas, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, look at that. Like the elevation, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never knew, like, Texas was like this, like the landscape. You know what I'm saying? Right outside the Hamilton Creek, the Hamilton Reserve. I got here early. We got probably about, I'd say, 20 minutes or so, man. And we're going to go in and check it out, man. I'm excited. Bro, like, when I go hiking, it's like solitude, man. Out here in the middle of the wilderness. Just listen, man. I'm going to just be quiet. Nothingness, man. This is like the purity of nature, man. And then it's like, man, while I'm on my way to reach the destination, look how difficult this trail looks. You know what I'm saying? It's like life, man. It's trials, it's tribulations, you know what I'm saying? Like you're going to go through some things, you know? You know, it might be times where it looks like you down or defeated, or look up there. We have to go down there. That's how steep that is. You see what I'm saying? But the whole point to the whole game is to just stay focused and to be determined to reach that destination. Because if that destination is a beautiful destination, then what you went through to reach it doesn't matter. Bro, I mean, this trail is pretty easy, man. It's pretty simple. They got steps. You know what I'm saying? You just got to follow it. And you probably won't get lost. But, man, I remember I was in Colorado one time, bro. 4 miles. I hiked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I was defeated. Didn't see anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't find anything. You know, I hiked 4 miles, bro. Look at this. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? But Colorado, it didn't have the trail, man. I'm out there in the woods, scared, felt defeated. And then all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, bro, just a beautiful waterfall, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, like what I think, what most people don't understand is that like they hear me talk about a controversial issue, and I understand a lot of people talk about controversial issues like race or DEI, and it's like something negative or something like hateful. You see what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, bro, I'm a litigator. I said this earlier on the live stream. Be wary of people who come to you with problems with no solutions. So understand something, like I'm used to taking something bad, bro. Let me tell you a story. So in case you guys didn't know, man, like I came to Houston, started off as a paralegal. Young man went into 7-Eleven, he got shot in the heart. He couldn't find an attorney nowhere. He came to me, man. I got him a 6-figure check. The attorney got $50,000, bro. I got paid off that case, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what IMMIGRANT Legal is about, man. It's about taking something bad and making it better, bro. Me, myself, I got tens of thousands of dollars off of cases in which I was terminated for no reason or unjustly according to the law. You see what I'm saying? So me dealing with a problem, if I get a problem, I'm always going to come up with a solution. That being said, man, you hear me talking about DEI, man, I don't think the problem isn't race. You see what I'm saying? I think it's about money. The color is green. It's not black or white or brown or yellow. The color is green, bro. It's all about money, man. And the problem right now in America is about money, man. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I did a live stream about how you seen a huge shift of social classes. You see what I'm saying? You seen a lot of poor people. The majority of the poor people in America, people making under $50,000 a year, the majority of them voted for Donald Trump, man. So, bro, like that's I just be trying to address that, man. That's what the real problem is. It's about money, man. It's about keeping the people down, bro. It's about the rich getting richer, man, and the poor either getting poor and keeping the middle class in the same spot that they in, man. You know what I'm saying? We the people. But this is what I'm saying, and you gotta feel me on this one. So, bro, like we elect leaders from among us. So, say I'm standing here, bro, and I got 10 people with me, okay? So, from the 10 of us here, like the 9 of us or the 10 of us say that, hey, we want this guy right here to go be our leader. He's represent us. So, when he gets into that seat or he gets into that power, how we don't have a voice no more? He's one of us. We put him there. We the people, man. That's what it's about. It's not about race. It don't matter if you black or white. It's not about DEI. That stuff that divides us, man. Bro, it's all about America and the American promise and the American dream. So everyone who's here legally, white, black, Indian, Mexican, you see what I'm saying? Like it don't matter what color you are, Chinese, if you here legally, you love America, you pay your taxes, you participate in the process, you have a voice. We the people, man. That's what it's all about. Woman, male, female, it does not matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we try to do, or all on the Legal Wars podcast, all I try to do is get people to realize it's about the people, man. The people's voice. Do not never try to silence the voice of the people. That is what America is about. We, the people.